be delivered. Amazing. Where can people find you guys online?
We have a Facebook, and we have Instagram, and we have a Snapchat, all Legal Greens. And then if you want to place an order online and do pickup, we do that as well as on our legalgreens.net website.
And now here's the latest US cannabis news. A new study has just been released that shows, just like Vanessa said, there is massive corruption on the local level in Massachusetts when it comes to cannabis businesses negotiating the essential host community agreements. The study found that cannabis companies in Massachusetts have paid nearly $2.5 million in fees over what is lawfully allowed under the state's rules on HCAs. The study was paid for by the Massachusetts Cannabis Business Association and was conducted by UMass Boston, according to the Worcester Business Journal. Last February, Massachusetts lawmakers gave the Cannabis Control Commission the power to have oversight over the entire host community agreement process, so the ball is technically in the CCC's court. Just like we saw at the start of the pandemic, cannabis sales are continuing to skyrocket this year, and we're not even halfway through 2021 yet. It already looks like by the end of the year, legal weed sales will have gone up by at least 30% over last year. In Colorado, legal marijuana sales rose over $500 million in the first 3 months of this year alone. Despite overwhelming support across the state, Nebraska's medical marijuana legalization bill was put on hold this week due to a filibuster, which means it's effectively dead for the rest of this legislative season. And a couple of GOP lawmakers in the House have filed another bill that would legalize cannabis across the country. The Republicans' bill is called the Common Sense Cannabis Reform for Veterans, Small Businesses, and Medical Professionals Act. I guess the MORE Act legalization bill that Democrats already passed through the House wasn't exactly what they envisioned. Speaking of veterans, keep an ear out for our upcoming episode on a topic that is near and dear to my heart, veterans and cannabis. A huge thanks again to our guest this week, Vanessa Jean-Baptiste of Legal Greens. Make sure you head on over to differentleaf.com, where you can get 4 issues of our gorgeous magazine for a mere $20. Make sure you're following us on social media at Different Leaf, and you can find me at Brit the British. Thanks so much to our wonderful producer, Andrea Maraskin, and thanks to Homebody for the music.